Hey everybody, welcome back to BigRedEDC. Oh, today we are going to be taking a look at a knife that I was very anxious to get my hands on and to check out. It is the Monterey Bay Knives EWC, or Everywhere Carry. Now, Monterey Bay Knives, of course, consist of one Sanford Owen and Mr. Ray Laconico himself. Ray Laconico has pretty much become one of my favorite knife designers as it is. So I was very anxious to get my hands on and to check this knife out. I will say, too, that this knife was provided by Monterey Bay Knives to the Apex Pass-Around group. Actually, more than one. I believe there's 3 of them going around the pass-around group, so that was pretty awesome of MBK to do that. So, let's take a look at the EWC. Now, before I zoom out here real quick, I will be perfectly honest with you. When I first got this knife, and yes, I was very excited and interested in checking it out, but when I first got it, I do my first, once over inspection, check it out, look at it, and I really thought that we may have the first knife that Blue gave a 10 to. I really did. I thought that was a definite possibility. So let's zoom out, take a look at it, and we'll see if that indeed transpired. Now, as you can see there, they sent along this pretty cool patch. And it comes in this nice case. I mean, the case is, look at this. Case is pretty big for the knife, but that's pretty cool. And then, of course, you get your cleaning cloth with MBK on it. Very cool. So I will get this stuff out of the way, and we will check out the EWC. So as you can see there, we're going to start out by looking at that handle, that carbon fiber. Very nice carbon fiber. Yeah, evidently, guys, carbon fiber is growing on me. Really like the way that looks. Of course, got the nice, sleek titanium pocket clip there. Right hand, tip up carry only. Now you can see it is a front flipper. Very simple, clean drop point blade on this M390 steel. Satin finish. You do have the small MBK logo right there. But overall, just a very simple, clean blade. And I'm telling you what, guys, that's what draws me to this knife, to be perfectly honest with you. I mean, it's relatively very close to the blade of the Keen, which I absolutely loved and definitely have one. But it's just, there's something that there's nothing special about that blade, but yet I'm just like, man, that looks so good. I'm trying not to blind you with the light. Now, the name is Everywhere Carry. So, let's talk about that a little bit. Technically, is it a knife that is everywhere carry? Well, it's not. It's a front flipper. So it is a one-handed opening knife. So technically, there are going to be places where you can't carry this knife. But through blade length, the fact that it is a slip joint with a double detent does make it legal in a lot of places that probably 75% of the knives I review would not be legal. And I think that's pretty cool. Let's get some specs. We'll do our spec check here. So, we're looking at, you've got an overall length of 6 3/4. You've got a blade length that's right about 3 inches. This gives you a handle length right in that 4-inch range. Your cutting length, or your cutting edge, is right about 2 3/4 inches. Now they are actually produced in China. Let's get our scale out here, and we'll do a weight. We'll do our other measurements. Now you can, before I do that, let me show you. You can, if you're lucky enough, you can one-hand it open and close. I know Zach sits here and does this. There it is. Got to get a little bit higher. My fingers tends to get in the way. But with that detent, you can pop it down, or just do the good old two-handed closing. There you go. There's your Ray Laconico. All right, let's get our weight here. In ounces, we are looking at, I'm reading 2 ounces on this one, or 58 grams. So a very, very lightweight knife. Take our other measurements here. Got our calipers out. Thickness at our widest point, we're looking at about 0.41. Width, we're going to be looking at 0.937. Blade stock, 0.122. And behind the edge, .18 behind the edge. You've got a very nice, here it's dang near a full flat grind on it. You've got a little bit of edge up there, but for the most part, it's a nice flat ground blade. Again, very similar, or just like the Keen, or the EZC from Monterey Bay Knives, which is their full titanium frame lock version in S35VN. The EZC is also a flipper. EZC stands for easy carry. So dimensionally, it's pretty much the exact dimensions, just different materials. The blade's pretty much the same, just different blade steel, and it's a full titanium frame lock version with a stonewash. It has a stonewash instead of a satin finish. So for all you non-carbon fiber fans, which I can't, it's growing on me. Definitely growing on me. Now, my take on it. Man. Guys, I'm really, really digging this knife. Really. This design the whole design just really draws me in. The handle, it's very, again, no frills. It's very simple. And that's what I like about it. That's what I absolutely love about this knife, is the simplicity of the handle, of the blade, the design in general. It just draws me in. Now, the one thing I will say, you know, they had the different, this one kind of has the slot in it, kind of like the Keen did as well. Now, I went for the plain contoured Keen. I didn't get the one with the slot in it. And to be perfectly honest with you, if the show side was the same as the clip side and didn't have that in there, now this is perfectly my opinion aesthetically. I think that would be just even more perfect. Just that full, clean. Do I dock the knife for that? No, that's me. That's aesthetics. Has absolutely nothing to do with the function or anything else of the knife. That's personally just me. But that would even make the knife even more clean and just another look. Just another reason that I would love this knife. I forgot to show you the carry, didn't I? I'll show you what comes out of there. So that's about what you have left over. That's right about a 1/2 inch. Yep, right about a 1/2 inch sticking out of there. Very smooth in and out of the pocket. As far as the weight and the size, it carries like a dream. But man, the comfort, so comfortable in hand. I can't feel that clip. Nope. I mean, I can feel it, but it does not interfere with my grip at all. Now, it does take a good bit of pressure to break that detent. It's just not going to fall shut on you. Now, I said the flipper action. Very smooth. Comes out there really nice. When I first saw it, I was like, uh-oh, I'm in trouble. Well, it wasn't a front flipper. It's a top flipper. It's not really a front flipper. Well, I will tell you right now, Blue did not give this knife a 10. He did not. There's Blue. See Blue? Right there? He did not give this knife a 10. Here's why. Well, there's two reasons. One is it's a nitpick. The other one, not quite so much a nitpick. So we'll talk about the nitpick first. The carbon fiber. The carbon fiber kit scales are pretty much, they're squared off. Are they sharp? Not at all. They don't interfere with the grip or anything like that. Personally, maybe with this squared off grip, it helps. It actually helps with the grip. It could. So, but I think if they were chamfered just a bit, I don't know. I think it would look just that much better. I'd really actually like to see it chamfered and just see, you know, I could look at that and go, oh, guess not. But definitely a nitpick. Now, the thing that is not a nitpick is that jimping is pretty darn aggressive. And I swear, over the course of me carrying it, you know, and in my pocket, and I swear I don't really know how it would do that other than just friction and rubbing in the pocket. But I believe it's gotten a little sharper than when it was when it first came out of the box. There, I did it. There, I got it to go down. I believe it is. Just from riding in my pocket. It's pretty darn aggressive. I don't believe it needs to be that aggressive at all, because I mean your flipper tab is all, you're pretty much at the back of the handle. You've got all your, I mean, all your leverage is there. I just really don't think it needs to be that aggressive. And I will be perfectly honest with you, that is about the only thing that is keeping Blue from giving this knife a 10. It really is. He gave it a 9 overall. He was going to give it a 9.5, but he just felt that jimping was just, it stood out a little too much. Now, in carrying this, I have reached into my pocket, and I will say that when I carry, especially pass-around knives and loaner knives, I don't carry anything else in that pocket. I don't want it scratching. I don't want anything scratching it or anything like that. So it's, my pocket is completely empty, and I always check. You know, I do a reach test in my pocket just to see, and there was a couple of times that it got me. Now, I'll show you. I'm not pushing very hard, guys. And it is, I mean, it's not bad. Is it going to draw blood? No, probably not. But it's definitely leaving marks. So, hate to say it, but that keeps it from getting a 10. For sure. Otherwise, it's an absolutely fantastic knife. Retails for $180, the same as the EZC. Both of them retail for $180. But for the most part, man, just an absolutely fantastic knife. Get my case back in there. I definitely have to thank Monterey Bay for sending these knives out to the pass-around group. It was, as I said, it was one I was very interested in getting my hands on and checking out, and I'm so very glad I got the opportunity to do so. So, thanks again, Monterey Bay Knives. I greatly appreciate it, and thanks to all of you for spending some time with me today checking out the EWC. I always appreciate it. As always, guys, like, subscribe, leave me a comment. You know I love talking to you. So next time, I'll talk to y'all later, guys. Bye-bye.